Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my current skincare favorites with you guys. I don't really put skincare in my everyday or my every month beauty favorites because, to be honest with you, it usually takes me a little bit longer than a month to figure out if I like a skincare product or not. Now, there is the occasion that I will put a product in there, but lately I feel like I found a lot of just really good things that have really worked for my skin and that have actually really changed my skin. So I wanted to sit down today and just kind of show you guys a roundup of those products. So we're going to go through like cleansers and masks and treatments and toners and all of that fun stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and just start off with like the morning. So I actually don't really wash my face in the morning anymore. I used to exfoliate my skin every single day and I feel like that was just like way too much. I actually used to use this St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub every morning, but I thought that it was just like too much on my skin. It was just becoming way too much. So I just have begun just to splash my face with some water in the morning and just kind of wake my skin up a little bit, but I don't actually do any sort of cleanser anymore. And then I go in and I moisturize, and my favorite moisturizer for the daytime is the Cetaphil Daily Hydrating Lotion. So they have a daily hydrating cream, or like it's a moisturizer I think it's called, and then this is a daily hydrating lotion. The lotion one is the one that I prefer because it does have hyaluronic acid in it, so I feel like it just really hydrates my skin throughout the day and it keeps it hydrated. Plus, this is a little bit lighter of a consistency. The daily moisturizer is more of like a thick cream, where this is more of like a gel. So it just feels a lot lighter on the skin and it absorbs more quickly. So that is why I just prefer this one. I just think it feels better on my skin and I just like the way that it sits on my skin better. And it does. It absorbs super quickly, and it says it's formulated with hyaluronic acid and a combination of powerful moisturizing agents, dermatologist tested, fragrance free. This brand is just really good and gentle and just nice kind of for everyone. This does say for dry to extra dry skin. And to be honest with you, I used to go more towards the oily side, but lately because of this skincare, I've been pretty normal. My oils have kind of gotten more balanced. So that is why I really wanted to do this video today for you guys, is because my skin has just changed. Like my skin type has really changed. And I think that just hydrating my skin more with this in the morning has really just helped, like I said, keep it moisturized throughout the day so my oils don't come through to try to moisturize my skin. So I absolutely love this moisturizer and I totally recommend it. Okay, so then at night, the first thing I do is take off my makeup. And my favorite makeup remover is from Pacifica, and it's the Coconut Dissolve Cleansing Oil Rehab. So this is a makeup oil that kind of just like breaks everything down and just cleans everything. Did I say makeup oil? I meant cleansing oil. It just breaks everything down and gets everything off. So what I do is I do a couple pumps of this and I just rub it in between my hands, and then I just massage it onto my skin. And I put it on my eyes, everything, and it just breaks down all of the makeup. And then I will like splash my face with water to get all that oil off. And then I go in with my cleanser. And this cleanser is the Olay Cleanse Gentle Foaming Cleanser. I have been using this stuff since like junior high, you guys. This is the face wash that I use all of the time because I feel like it helps get the rest of the gunk off my skin. So like this gets down all like the surface level, the makeup, all of that. But then this just really gets all of the residue off to where there is nothing left on my skin after I use these two things. Everything is off and my skin is just really clean. So I absolutely adore this face wash. So after I cleanse, I will go in with either like a spot treatment for my blemishes. I just use like a 10% benzoyl peroxide. You can get them from Clean and Clear. You can get them like Walgreens brand, CVS brand, Target brand. Like all of them have Neutrogena, Clearasil. They all have them. Anywho, so I'll go in with that, and then I'll go in with this next thing. Now, this next thing I actually got off of Octoly, so I did not pay for this. But the reason that I even ordered it off of there is because I began to notice that my lines on my forehead were extremely noticeable. As the day would go on, I would get like, my foundation would just settle in those lines and it was very obvious. I have been using this for a week, maybe 8 days, and I have already noticed that my lines, now of course when I go like this, they're not like gone because duh, but throughout the day they do not settle as much, like my makeup doesn't settle in them as much. And it is this product from No. 7, and it is the Laboratories Line Correcting Booster Serum. I am obsessed with this, you guys. So what I do is I just take the lid off, and then you have to turn it so it unlocks, which I like, so you don't waste any product, because I actually think this is kind of expensive. I think it's around like $40, which for number 7 is expensive, but it does actually work, you guys. So what I do is after I unlock it, I will just kind of like pump it right on my forehead, and then I'll do like a little pumps like right here around my eyes because I do have some lines, and then I will just rub it in. And I'm not kidding, my makeup does not settle in my lines anymore, you guys. It's amazing. So I do this morning and night. I forgot to mention it in the morning, but I do this morning and night, and it actually says you can even like mix it in with your foundation or concealer or something if you want to like blur a little bit. And I haven't ever tried it like that, but it really does work on your lines. It's crazy. It just like makes them so much less noticeable throughout the day, so I'm obsessed. So then once that all kind of sets in, I go in with a toner. And the reason I do my toner now is because it's a super moisturizing toner. And I mentioned this in my January favorites. So again, this is one of those rare products that I do mention in a monthly favorites. But these next 2 products that I'm going to like talk about are the things that have changed my skin from oily to normal. These products have completely just changed my life. So the first one is the toner, and it is the Bitter Green Toner and Mask from SkinFood. So it says it's anti-dust and it's purifying. It has wheat sprout, kale, celery, broccoli, and cabbage in it. It says it's light and green cleansing with bitter food. It provides rich moisture to rough, dry skin, leaving skin healthy and clear. This feels so good on my skin. So it did come with like its own little like cotton pads to use with it, and that's what I do use with it. And I mean, I've used a good bit of this, you guys. I use this every single night, and it just like, my skin feels so good. It like calms it all down. It has a really nice like light, almost kind of like limey scent. It's really just nice to put on, and it just feels so good, so hydrating, so cooling on the skin. It's like once I do all of that cleansing and then I put this on, my skin's just like, it's like my skin just takes a deep breath. It's amazing. I live for this stuff, and if this is ever discontinued, I'm gonna cry. So the next product is also from SkinFood, and it is this Peach Sake Emulsion. So this is what I use after that toner, and it says it's a non-greasy emulsion that eliminates shine from enlarged pores and excess sebum production with finest sake and peach extracts. So I've also used a good chunk of this. So I don't actually moisturize at night anymore. I use this and I use this, and that is what I use to moisturize my skin. And I think that this product is what has really helped my skin be less oily, because this has like really hydrated it, but then this, it actually has those like properties in it to eliminate excess oil. So I love this stuff. It has a really nice like light peach scent. It feels so good on the skin, and again, it absorbs so quickly. It's a really thin formula to where I don't go to bed with like this thick coat of moisturizer on, you know? Like I don't like going to bed like that, because it's just like, it gets on my pillows and I just feel greasy, and then sometimes I don't want to stay up later to make sure it all sinks in. Like sometimes I'm tired and I just want to go to bed. And so this absorbs so quickly. It is absolutely wonderful, and it has not broken me out. It has not done it. It's just helped my skin so much, and I love this. Again, this is discontinued, I will cry. Okay, so now let's move into the things. Oh, one more thing that I actually do use every night. Aquaphor. You guys, this stuff is like, everyone needs this in their house. I use this on my feet. I use this on my lips every single night. Like, it is a part of my routine. I keep this with the rest of my skincare stuff. I squeeze out a little bit and I put it on my lips every night. And this is my like nightly lip balm. And my lips are never dry. They are never cracked. They're never crepey. If I skip a night, I so notice it. It's like the next day my lips are so dry, and it's like they just feel tight and just bad. But this keeps my lips so moisturized. I absolutely recommend using this. I don't think you need to spend a lot of money on all these lip balms. Aquaphor does the trick perfectly. It's amazing. I use this on my cuticles as well. It keeps them really nice and hydrated, makes my manicure look like I've actually got it done and like it's lasting a long time. What else does it say you can do it for? Like, I mean, just so many things. So the main things I use it for are my lips, definitely every single night. My feet, when I remember, I'll put this on and then put socks on, and my heels are like soft as a baby's butt, and my cuticles. You need this stuff in your house. It's amazing. Okay, now let's move into the things that I don't use every night, but that are kind of like little special treats. So This is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. I did just talk about this, that I used to use this every day. Now I would say I use this at night, and I probably use it 3 times a week. So I don't exfoliate anymore every single day. It was just way too much on my skin. So this is a more gentle kind of scrub. It does say on the exfoliation factor, it's a moderate. It has salicylic acid in it, so it really just helps keep those pores clear, your blackheads away. I really do love this stuff. I think it's just such a good scrub. Not too harsh, not too gentle. You do feel like you're still getting a good scrub, and I think the salicylic acid in here really just helps keep everything clear. So again, I use this about 3 times a week now, and I am obsessed. Okay, another mask that I use, and I actually was using this every single day, and now I'm using it probably about every other day. And it is this Neutrogena Light Therapy Acne Mask. So these came out a long time ago, and I remember it was like this big thing. Everyone was like trying these masks because you kind of look like a welder. Like, it looks really silly. But I was like, okay, I really struggle with acne. I was like on Ulta. I was making a big purchase when I bought like this stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna really just invest in skincare. And so I decided to try this out, and you guys, it actually does help. Now, it doesn't necessarily help with like my really big like cystic acne that I will get from time to time, but it does help with like the little ones. Like, I don't get as many like little bumps of acne anymore. This helps so much. It's so silly, you look crazy, but it's actually kind of nice because you put it on and then I will just like shut my eyes for 10 minutes. It goes off automatically, and I just feel like I can like rest for 10 minutes. And sometimes I like to use this in the morning because the really bright light in it, it like wakes you up a little bit. So it says that light therapy is a clinically proven, effective acne technology used by dermatologists for over a decade. The energy from red and blue lights gently filters through skin and has been scientifically shown to target acne-causing bacteria, reducing the appearance of breakouts. So I absolutely love this thing, and again, I think it was like super silly, but it actually does work. So like I said, I was using it every single day, and then I probably now use it like every other day. So I think I used it every day for probably like 15 days, I would say, and then now I'm just doing it every other, and it still works just fine. So I absolutely love that thing. Now, this next mask was also sent to me through Octoly, and again, it's another SkinFood product. You guys, I'm obsessed with this brand. Like, I cannot get enough of it. And it is their Strawberry Black Sugar Mask Wash Off. So it says to keep your skin healthy. A lot of this, okay, here we go. A facial mask that contains mineral-rich Brazilian black sugar along with wild strawberry seeds and strawberry seed oil. Applies smoothly on skin and leaves skin fresh, clean, and fragrant with a strawberry scent. What does it say that it does necessarily? I don't know. But it really just feels good on the skin, and it does leave my skin a little bit more moisturized, but because it has that black sugar, it's a little bit exfoliating as well. So if I use this mask, I obviously don't use this that night, or like even the next night, because this will really help keep my skin smooth for a good like 2 to 3 days. And it really does help moisturize. That like strawberry oil in it really just helps kind of like just moisturize the skin and plump it up. And so I absolutely love this stuff. Again, SkinFood is killing it. I'm obsessed with that brand. All right, you guys, we're almost done. I have 2 more masks to talk about. So this one isn't necessarily this particular one that you need, but I do love a good charcoal mask. I think sometimes when you just feel like you have a lot of clogged pores, when you feel like you have a lot of breakouts, there is nothing like a good charcoal mask just to get all the gunk out of your skin. So this one from Freeman Beauty, it's the Cleansing Clay Mask. It's from their Beauty Infusion line, and it says charcoal plus probiotics. I've pretty much used this one up. I also have loved the one from the Sephora brand. I've loved another one from Freeman. I just like a good charcoal mask. I don't use them a ton to where I feel like the brand really matters, you know, like this does whatever the Sephora one did, or, you know, it's just like I don't feel the need to spend a ton of money on it. But it's just a really good mask, and your skin feels so clean afterwards. A little bit dry, but definitely clean. So there are just times, you know, where you just feel like your skin is congested and you just need to get all the crap out of it. And that is what a good charcoal mask is for. Okay, my last mask is actually a sheet mask, and it is from the brand Miss Spa. I love these masks. You can find them for like $3 at Target, but this one is the Quench one. This is my favorite. So it's the Quench Facial Sheet Mask, Emollient-Rich Serum, soothes and softens dry, dehydrated skin. It has avocado oil in it, dermatologist tested. This is amazing. So the reason I love this is because it feels so soothing and so hydrating, but it doesn't feel like hydrating in the sense that like when you take it off, you're like, ew, I have like grease on my face. It's like you take it off and you're like, my skin feels so plump and alive and just like cool and amazing. Like it's so good, you guys. Like I'm dreaming of this mask right now. So recently I flew, I went to Dallas last weekend with my sister for a conference, and so we obviously flew there and flew home. And when we flew, I packed one of these because when you fly, your skin gets really dehydrated because of the air pressure change and all of that fun stuff. So I used this the night that we got into Dallas, and it was so just like, oh, it felt so good on my skin. It was amazing. But this one I like better. I think they have a hydrating one, but this one I like better just because I feel like it does that soothing property a little bit better. It's so good. And again, these are like $3 at Target. They have so many different ones, but this Quench one, you need it in your life. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful and heard of some new products and maybe some new things to try. If you have any skincare favorites, leave it in the comments down below for us so we can all kind of see some new products and see if we want to try something. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!